We are not seeking for any special rights. We are not asking for gay rights. We are asking for human rights for gay persons. My name is Caroline Rucah. I am a pansexual, non-binary, female-bodied mother of 2 from Kenya. I am the Executive Director for Western Kenya LBQT Feminist Forum and currently a Shelter City guest. The current human rights situation in Kenya has quite a number of human rights violations. There is a law, the Penal Code, under Cap 162 and 165 that criminalizes same-sex acts, consensual acts between adults. Yeah? This law has caused a barrier when it comes to access of sexual reproductive health, education, various services for the LGBTI persons in the country. And because of the law, LGBTI persons face stigma and discrimination from the community at large and from even duty bearers themselves. Being LGBTI is a foreign aspect to the country. So there is that kind of cultural aspect and trying to, associate our sexual orientations or gender identities with something foreign, something that we borrowed, something that we are copying. My work strives to create spaces for access for LGBTI persons. And these we do through 4 basic areas. The first area is advocacy. We advocate for inclusive policies, both at the national level, at county levels, but we also engage with international and regional instruments on human rights. We also do this through engagement of the media so that we actually change the rhetoric that the media is putting out there. Our second area of focus is inclusive healthcare. So we want to ensure that LGBTI persons also access the highest attainable standard of health. The third area of focus is safety and protection. And under safety and protection, we ensure that we equip LGBTI persons with skills so that they can advocate for their rights and be able to speak up for their rights by themselves. The final area of focus is institutional development and organizational strengthening. We look at ensuring that the organization itself, our organization, has the capacity to carry out its programs. We believe in intersectionality. Everybody, regardless of their age, regardless of their ability, regardless of the various identities that they come with to the table, is at the table and making decisions. There are quite a number of dangers in the work that I do. Despite the fact that our existence as queer persons is a risk, our work as queer human rights defenders is also a risk. We face, threats. We face things like blackmail from the general public or even the community itself. We face direct attacks, physical violence, social media attacks, being outed, arbitrary arrest. You're arrested just because you're supporting LGBTI persons or you are a known ally to the movement. Other than that, we have things like eviction. Myself, for instance, I was just evicted 2 months ago because my landlord has been told and has been hearing that I am supporting LGBTI persons, And I was actually shocked because for a very long time I have lived in that neighborhood. For a very long time I have been a very good tenant to my landlord. Immediately his dad passed on, I was directly targeted and given no notice. I was told I need to leave, I need to pack and go. Best option for me at that particular time was just to go, just to run, just to fled. One day you're going home with your family and then you're carjacked at gunpoint. And then to date, 1.5 years down the line, nobody has been arrested, nobody has been brought to book. Other than thinking about your day-to-day life, you also have to think about your security. Constantly check it. Constantly second guess everything. Constantly ask, those are two people that have come to this space and they have looked at me in a funny way, what is going on? You are afraid because that person is still out there and there is nothing that you can do about it. I had actually not known about this Shelter City program. And I opened the ad and I was like, I need this. I need to focus on myself as a human rights defender. I am this person that always gives and gives and gives and doesn't take anything. I need time out. I need to re-energize so that I can give from a full cup. I'm also getting, professional help. Most of the times, we always look at mental health and mental well-being as an issue for other people, but we don't consider the mental health of human rights defenders. And this program is actually creating that platform for me. The Shelter City program also provides a space to learn, to educate themselves, to better their knowledge and their skills when it comes to human rights defending. As part of the program, I also am able to, share my story, share the context that is in Kenya, share the human rights situation in Kenya, and lobby various actors, and actually call people to action. For instance, I will be having a talk with the municipality. The international community is as important to human rights work as any other community. I think that Utrecht is a beautiful place to be in, and the people are very welcoming. Everybody is smiling at me. People are so welcoming. Utrecht has put in deliberate efforts to ensure that they are a human rights hub and they are accepting of all human rights. I came across the Rainbow Pathway, the longest bike pathway at the university, and I had a chance to be there yesterday, and I really loved it. For the biggest university in the Netherlands to have a rainbow pathway, that shows that, your tribe is welcomed here. That and even Shelter City having the exposition at the Dome, is quite something that shows that Utrecht as a city respects human rights, but not only specific human rights, but human rights for all, and LGBTI persons can feel safe in the city.